What are you doing around here, fancy pants? Oh, you come to admire my moustache, huh? Ah, that's right. Just take it all in. Good. That's what all the ladies say when I give them a taste of this love rug above my lips. Drives them crazy. You know, I reckon you want to touch it, don't you? Well, that's just too goddamn bad. Only Lori gets to be caressed by the love rug, stranger. Bye.
Morning.
What is it, honey? Sorry, I'm closed for business. Bill don't like to share me when he's in town. Sugar, they'll hear your name on the goddamn mountaintops.
You were back there, doing things to my Lori. I heard it all, you slimy fuck. And I'm going to bury you. Then that bitch is gonna get it. Damn. I'm hit!
Cut it out, will you?
What is it, honey? 100 caps. But don't go expecting conversation. Yep.
What is it, partner? Sometimes nicknames are just random or nonsensical, but his was dead on. Squirrely indeed. You played this one smart, and I appreciate it. We're one step closer to Marco, and the townsfolk are starting to hate us less. It was excellent work, so here's the bonus as promised. Get rested and report back when you're ready. What you got? Okay, your target is Oliver Doolin, one of the most prolific caravan robbers in recent history. For over 2 decades, he and a number of cronies pillaged NCR commerce in and around the frontier. It was only recently that he teamed up with Marco. Nobody's quite sure why he got in bed with Marco, but he did. That gets him on our list. My source indicates that he's alone in a shack outside town. He might not be surrounded by a gang, but don't underestimate Doolin. He's rumored to be quick and steady. Dangerous combination. Any questions? Nobody runs with Marco unless they're a bad customer. Doolin wasn't just a robber. He killed at least one sheriff in cold blood. Besides, Brookshire is adamant about this one. NCR doesn't forgive or forget. Alright, you just watch yourself out there. Good luck.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles? I hear...
And so the great hunter appears. I have a feeling I'll be paying out a lot more bounties soon, seeing as to how you're around. John Brookshire, serving in an official capacity for the New California Republic. I'm the man who signs the paychecks around here. Randall came to us, actually. He was short on funds and armament, and we had long since known about Frost Hill and its renegade population. There's a standing bounty on almost every person here. Some of them have been running from justice for decades. While Marco has not committed any known crimes against the NCR yet, many of his men have. With that in mind, we elected to partner with Randall. Thanks to Randall's reputation and our money, we now have a strong contingent of bounty hunters. Perhaps enough to reckon with the outlaw populace. No, absolutely not. Although they're wanted, I want to arrange for a peaceful resolution with the more civilized elements in the canyon. I've made multiple attempts at a diplomatic solution, but my offers have been rebuffed each and every time. I even put amnesty on the table, provided they accept NCR control. They acted as if I wanted their firstborn. Asinine. Randall believes that this can be a peaceful, independent community once Marco and his ilk are gone, but I disagree. Only with the firm leadership of the NCR can Frost Hill put its outlaw past behind it. The law will have its day, whether they like it or not. When this is finished, the residents will have to choose between the NCR or life elsewhere. Violence, however, is out of the question. Absolutely, that's what's in the offer, more or less. We want a smooth, profitable transition from outlawry to civilization, nothing more. The bottom line is that we want the outlaws gone and the town turned legitimate, with proper leadership. With your reputation, perhaps you'll succeed where I failed. In that event, I'll see that you're rewarded when this is settled. Good luck.
Easy there, killer. I'm not looking to fight you. At least not yet. I know you're probably out for blood, but would you mind hearing me out first? I wonder why you really came here. I've heard stories about Randall and all that business down in Vegas, but this is different. They say you've killed a lot of bad men. Got a real instinct for it. Maybe you really are as good as they say. Let me tell you something, though. It won't matter if you go up against Marco. I'm not trying to scare you, because it's not about skill. I know Marco. I know him well. I believe he came here to turn away from what he was. Start over. He changed his name. Even got a woman. When he found out about Sergio, I saw him change again. Like somebody had flipped over a card. That old demon inside was awake again. You might be fast, you might be tough, but Marco will do anything to settle that score. He wanted you to come here. including you. Marco doesn't have any army, and he won't need one. He'll hit you before you hit him. That much I can promise. No offense, but beating a bitchy mailman isn't going to help you here. Marco isn't trying to make a political statement or preach to you. He's going to break you down, make you hurt. Then the real suffering starts. You say it like you mean it, but even if you do kill him, the price you'll have to pay, it's not worth it. Just leave it be. Live out your life. Stay the course, and you'll wish you never came here. Mark my words. What happens next? I'd like for you to walk away. Leave this behind while you're still in one piece. As for me, I'd like to do the same. But let's face it, I'm a dead man outside Frost Hill. I know you aren't going anywhere, so that sort of boils it down. So it does. So it does.
I'm hit!
What you got? I know he wasn't as rough as some of the others, but it had to be done. His past was bound to catch up with him at some point. I hope you caught your breath with dueling, because the next one is going to be a bitch. So let me know when you're ready for it. What you got? For years, Marco has kept a badass super mutant in his entourage. Supposedly goes by the name of Porter. He's a veritable monster by all accounts. My source says that Porter is little better than a slave to Marco, but he's completely devoted. No telling what makes that thing tick. Anyway, he's supposed to be hidden away in that old pre-war base inside a nearby mountain. On top of the mutant, Marco keeps supplies in there. You might be thinking, this is my lucky day, but think again. Marco and his boys keep that place booby-trapped to high hell. Once the mutant is gone, it'll be one less reason for Frost Hill to support Marco. Any questions? He's the literal muscle to complement Marco's guns. Marco often has Porter perform the worst acts, killing children and eating people alive. Nobody's sure how Porter came to run with Marco, but he's utterly loyal. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, he's got to die just the same. Any other questions? He's an absolute master with melee weapons, so you can't let him get close. I mean, he will absolutely shit on your world with just one swing. It's the same with those other dumb fucks trying to karate chop your ass, shoot their knees, then pick them apart once they're crippled. Any other questions? He might be a mutant, but he can still die. It'll just take more bullets is all. Be careful, and I'll see you when you get back.
I come for you. That's right. I heard all about you. Some kind of badass, huh? You don't look too special to me. What would you do if I called you a chicken shit? You got any balls, or is it just all talk? What you gotta say about that, Scooter? I'm hit! Ah!
Welcome to the Mountain Warfare Training Center, sir or ma'am. Please state your branch of service. Good morning, Coast Guardsmen. Report to the frozen pool for kayak training and fishing lessons. Have a nice day. This is the Mountain Warfare Training Center, a combined arm facility constructed in 2050. The MWTC pools the knowledge of all branches in order to prepare troops for fighting communism in Arctic and/or mountainous terrain. In the absence of regular maintenance, avalanches and heavy snows have compromised the structural integrity of most buildings. This was unforeseen in planning, as the contractor, Hallen Ron, guaranteed structural integrity for 250 years. Accessing data. Chief Engineer John Goodman designed a fail-deadly protocol for all robotic entities in the MWTC. Private files indicate he was wary of vocational insectoids, aka business rad roaches. Critical error. Initiating Prime Directive number 4.
Don't make them look. Please. Don't make them look at their faces. Make it stop, boss. Please, boss. You are not boss. Why are you here? What do you want? I have blood enough for 10 lifetimes. You cannot hurt me.
What you got? Taking down a crazed super mutant is no small thing, so here's a bonus for seeing it through. When you're ready for more work, just check in with me. The next one is a gunfighter, should be right up your alley.